Welcome back to Crypto Spaces. We're just gonna hop right into the news on this one, man. Monad is now available to trade on Bitstamp by Robinhood in the EU. You could trade Monad, Hype, and TAI on Bitstamp. You see how big Hype is? What market cap is Hype at right now? Hype is like one of the biggest altcoins, 7.5 billion, right? 7.5 billion in market cap, circulating market cap, by the way. Not FDV. Hype's FDV is probably higher. Look at this. See? 24 billion FDV. So everybody that says Monad can't get to $1, all they got to do is get to 10.8 bill circulating FDV. Flip Hype. You don't think Monad could flip Hyperliquid? Even though everybody's, so bullish on Hyperliquid, you don't think Monad could flip this in circulating market cap? And this is why I keep explaining to you guys. Somebody said, I don't know what I'm talking about. I made 6 figures in 2024, man. Even if I didn't profit the way I should have, take profits the way I should have, because that was my first time ever experiencing money like that and being euphoric as heck. I made 6 figures, multiple 6 figures in 2024, man. So I think I know a little bit of what I'm talking about. I may not be the smartest or the brightest or the most intelligent guy when it comes to the space, the best trader, but I do my best, and I think that's what's most important, as long as you're doing your best, right? So if Hyperliquid, look at this, Monad, Monad is right next to Hyperliquid in this Bitstamp listing. If you guys don't know what Bitstamp is, it's basically one of the biggest exchanges. I remember when Pepe got listed on Bitstamp, it was at like $1 billion market cap, and then like a few months later it went to 11 billion market cap, right? So it's one of the biggest exchanges, right? And Bitstamp and Robinhood are the biggest exchanges. So this is a massive listing here. And as you see, Hyperliquid been out for so long, but it only recently it got listed on Bitstamp just recently, and Monad just came out. Monad just came out, and it's listed on Bitstamp now. Hyperliquid is at 7.54 billion circulating market cap with 24 billion FDV. Right? This is why I said, you don't think Monad could get to 10.8 billion market cap, circulating market cap? You don't think that's possible for $1 Monad? Come on, man. That's just flipping Hyperliquid in circulating market cap, guys. Remember, the circulating is 241 million and the FDV is 2.2 billion, okay? You don't think that's possible? I think that's possible. What is that, a 30x? You don't think Monad could do a 30x, a 35x from here? I think that's possible, man. Maybe I'm a delusional bull, but I think that's possible, guys. But yeah, that's massive. So Monad right now sitting at 22 cent. That Bitstamp listing is very massive. That's some nice news. The more top tier 1 centralized exchanges, the better, right? Because when retail finally comes back, the first place they buy is the tier 1s, right? Robinhood, Bitstamp, Upbit, Binance, Coinbase. That's the first place they buy. So that's bullish. That's very bullish for Monad here, getting listed on Bitstamp so quickly as well, right? So like I said, man, people say I don't know what I'm talking about. It's okay. I'm just gonna keep making the content for the people that do support. I truly appreciate you. Like I said in all the videos, I think 50,000 to 100,000 Monad is the way to go. You see people coming into the chat and the replies and say, "Yo, I got 200k Monad, bro." You know. I'm not mad at it. You're an adult. It's up to, all of us are adults here. You make decisions based on your financial position or your place that you are financially, right? But I think like I said, the person making an honest living, Monad is one of the best investments for someone that doesn't want to be, who's not like a super trader, who's not super tech savvy in crypto, who doesn't want to play on Solana or, on chain. They don't want to do that. They just want to buy a coin on a centralized exchange that has upside, right? And I think Monad is the perfect coin for that, right? For average, people making an honest living, got a job, they ain't got much time, they're at their job, but they, on the side, they research a bit of crypto, they researched a bit, which is above and beyond, everyone else. They researched a bit of crypto, they found Monad, they buy some Monad, right? I think this is the best bet for people like that, and most investors in crypto are people like that, right? So I think 100,000 Monad, $2,221, or 50,000 Monad, which is 1,111 bucks. 1111. That's another angel number. Is a great bet to make, in my opinion. And I think this is going to be a massive altcoin. I think this is going to be one of the best performers for 2026 and, you know, maybe 2027 for the next, whenever the real bull run starts again, whenever that starts. I think Monad is going to be one of the better bets you could take, in my opinion, right? Just my opinion. So as always, guys, none of this is financial advice. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all the support. Like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. That Bitstamp listing along with Hyperliquid is huge. It is massive, in my opinion, guys. Like I said, Bitstamp is, you know, a branch of Robinhood. So that means the Robinhood listing for Monad is on the cards as well, if it's not already on Robinhood. I think it might be. But this gives you EU users, Europe users, you know, access to Monad, which is extremely easier access to Monad, which is extremely bullish. And this is what you like to see. They're on they went to the stock exchange, New York Stock Exchange. They got investors from TradFi buying at 2 cents. It's almost back to his entry, their entry, right? They got they went on CNBC Stock Exchange, New York Stock Exchange. A recent catalyst as well that I spoke about. Oh, Grayscale. They're under consideration to be listed in the Grayscale portfolio. This is multi-billion-dollar asset fund manager looking to position in Monad. Like, that's bullish. So as always, again, thanks for watching. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. None of this is financial advice, and I'll catch you guys in the next